Hello, potential viewers. Welcome to my channel. Now, today, I have a confession to make. I hold one very controversial opinion. That is, I think women should spend time in the kitchen. And that is because I strongly believe that everybody should spend time in the kitchen. And there is a world of reason to do it, especially if you are a man. Whenever you come back from work, whenever you start a new day, a well-cooked meal will help brighten your day and motivate you or help you relax. And good food don't have to come from someone else. Don't get me wrong, it is a heartwarming experience that a loved one cooks for you, but it's also an interesting and potentially empowering experience to cook for yourself or your loved one. And even though I am not much of a fan of the word empowering, now with all the stunning and brave stuff going on in the world, this time I mean it, and I would like to showcase my rebellious nature with a deliberate use of the word to try and take the word back to its normal sense. Some would like working out. Cooking is something that might be a bit intimidating to get into at first, but it can definitely be improved upon by constant practice and learning. It has some science to it, and what works often differs based on the individual. It is in this sense different from cleaning your room. It has a more personal touch and a more sense of control, since you have more room for creativity. Also, it is not something that you can rely on others to cheat. Otherwise, it is not your own doing, and you have no one to answer to but to yourself. Unless, of course, you want to become a social media influencer. But my point is, cooking is something once you choose to do, you need to handle it mostly or all by yourself. It is not anyone else's business but your own. Government assistance? Nonsense. Social safety net? You wish. It is the process of individual responsibility, owning up to your mistakes and enjoying the fruits of your own effort and labor. And it is a sign of a true independent individual, just like working out. Don't just clean your room. Cook your own damn food, bucko. Secondly, cooking is a really rewarding experience. Once you have done a decent job, you will also enjoy a decent meal. And of course, once you have done a poor job, you will have to deal with it. I suggest you taste and swallow your failure, even just a little bit, to learn what you may have done wrong. And like you learn from failures and trials in your professional and love life, without a judgment from anyone but yourself. Cooking has a lot of technique to it, as well as a lot of science. You will learn how the ingredients mix, how they react to heat and oil, how they change color and texture over different kinds of cooking methods. It is in many ways more like an engineering practice than just a normal daily chore. And just like engineering practices, it will help you practice your brain and even help you understand how things work outside of the kitchen, but without the pressure of getting fired or completely breaking million-dollar computers down. And last but not least, it is a good value prop for you as a person in social situations, which include, but not limited to, dating. For men, nowadays is no longer the age where a man's worth is valued mostly by his ability to provide and protect. A lot of people also consider it an impressive and charming feat to cook. Knowing your ways around the kitchen, as well as the journey of getting there, are rewarding in separate ways. You learn about new knowledge and techniques that allow you to have greater appreciations for aspects in your life. And your being equipped with those skills make you a more attractive prospect in both friendship and romantic relationship. Who does not like a guy who can toss out some killer finger food for social gatherings? And for women, let's move on. If you clicked into the video for some information about toxic masculinity, but wondered what this has to do with cooking, here it is. The three very compelling reasons I just provided on why you should cook, and especially men, in short, is as follows. It teaches you self-reliance, responsibility, and control. It helps you learn and reflect on the world and while satisfying your own appetite. And it makes you a better suited for social situations that include attracting mates. To any crowd that is woke enough, these are the typical self-help talking points of toxic males. I mean, Who would have thought a guy telling young men to clean their rooms would be a National Socialist Party member? And you may also notice that I did not address the message of this video to men only. So in a way, I am also telling women to cook. So there's that. I'm a toxic as well. Oh, before I finish this video, let me give some specific tips to my fellow toxic males. If you ever got the need to manspread, just put a bag of groceries between your legs. I mean, who would be so heartless as to judge a house husband, right? Better than putting the bag next to you occupying another seat like some people do. And if you ever felt the need to mansplain, just mansplain about cooking. I mean, why would someone stunning and brave admit they are good at cooking? That is just not strong and independent. Alright, that is all for my video today. Please stay tuned for my next video. You should work out. A brief intro to toxic masculinity, part 2.